We'd love to hear from you. You can find us at suncoastview.com and on Facebook and Twitter, or send us an email at suncoastview@mysuncoast.com. Fun email to share from Annette. She says, even Rosa loved watching today's segment. Rosa? Who's Rosa? Aw, her dog. Her dog likes watching us on TV, especially when we play with dogs. I bet she'll love this segment today.
Oh, yeah.
How cute. Well, welcome back now for all you dogs and dog lovers out there. If you're looking for a place that offers doggy training, puppy training, doggy daycare, boarding, and holistic pet foods under one roof, that's a lot under one roof, you want to go to the Canine Korral Institute for Canine Behavior in Sarasota. And please welcome President Mark Shambor. And today we got a lot of dogs, and we're talking about Halloween and how it impacts them. So explain how Halloween can be scary for these puppies.
Okay, well, first of all, these dogs are all up for adoption from Royal Pet Rescue. And you know, Halloween can be kind of scary for, you know, we pretend we're scared and we do get thrills and stuff, but dogs can actually really be afraid, especially if you have trick-or-treaters coming to your house.
How cute.
Or you're at an event where you have these people dressed in costumes, and they actually scare the dogs quite a bit. I know I was dressed as Santa Claus one time, and we were taking pictures, and I had a lot of dogs growling at me because they didn't know who I was. So one of the things I want to do today is show you how to desensitize your dogs to things like moving objects, scary things, sometimes traffic, noises, vacuum cleaners, that type of thing, and sometimes actually just touch.
All right.
So what I want to start you off
with
with is just, I gave you guys one of these. I'm just going to show you really quick. Take a nice high-value treat and put it right to your dog's mouth.
Your dog.
And then I want you to just slowly tug on the ears. And then you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to tug on.
Sorry.
Run your fingers
said do
through
it.
through their digits, and that's a very high-value treat, by the way.
Oh, good. He loves
What
it.
we're
Play
doing
with
is
their toes?
we're desensitizing them because, you know, they're going to
Your
have to
toes,
have their
babe.
nails clipped. They're going to have their ears looked at. So this is really desensitizing a puppy
says
to
more.
touch. And I do this in my puppy classes. And you know, sometimes you may be a little bit older with grandchildren. You get a puppy and you don't desensitize them like this. What's going to happen is they're going to come down and they're going to wonder who these little grandchildren creatures are. So we want to let them know that they're going to have touch. Now, one of the things I want to show you is if your dog is actually afraid of something, I usually like to make a trail of treats. So I'm going to show you because we have a demonstration here on stage.
Okay.
So the demonstration is going to go forward and pull it right to the center. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our
my
dog
doggy
here.
sees it. Look at
and let
that.
the dog look at it. I'm not going to force it upon the dog. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put a little treat there. And come on, baby, just investigate. Don't push. Don't ever force your dog to do something. There's a treat.
Maybe he'd be more frightened of a dog skull than a people skull.
Probably. And another little treat there.
Aww.
And all we do is we just
No,
let
don't
the
do
dog
that.
be by it, let it know that it's okay, let it smell it. The worst thing that you can do is force a dog to something. You know, a lot of times when I have a dog that's afraid of noises, what I do is I actually sit at a bus stop on 301 where there's a lot of noises, and I take...
Seems traumatizing.
Well, no, you have to be very, very gentle with the dog. I don't throw them on 301. I desensitize them by taking a high-value treat. You know, you've got a lot of noises. You've got cars, bicycles, people, drunk people. You have all kinds of people that are going to be going by, loud noises. But the worst thing to do is to force your dog into something. So you really don't want to have people come into your house in big costumes, scaring your dogs, because if they get cornered or if they're really afraid, they can actually exhibit fear aggression.
Oh, no.
And fear aggression can actually get
All
them
right,
to
so
bite.
what age should we start training these dogs?
Oh, right now these are puppies. This is the perfect time.
Is
You
it
wanna do
too
when they're
late if,
puppies.
you know, they're already a couple years old?
It's harder because once the dogs have already learned a behavior, you actually have to learn to correct that behavior.
And
He's going to eat the whole
tell us
thing.
a little bit about the age of these puppies, because I have to tell you, they are amazingly behaved and gorgeous.
These dogs are all about 4 months old. We've got probably a Spaniel mix, Boxer mix, a Terrier, and a Shepherd mix. And right now, like before when I've been on, I had different size puppies, and these are all about 4 months old, and they're about the same. So they're going to probably be anywhere from 25 to 40 pounds, depending upon how quickly they grow once they get into puberty.
Right, and the nice thing about bringing home a dog at this age is everything you've talked about, you still have the opportunity to mold the dog and to train the
Exactly.
dog and to make sure you have a dog that, you know, behaves as you would like it to.
But it's not too late if you know waited a couple of years and your puppy just doesn't listen.
Well, what happens is I get a lot of times, where people will bring their dog in and it's already a couple years old, and then you have to work backwards.
So the younger the better.
Yeah.
And undo bad behavior.
Now remember that there's a lot of Halloween candy around, and just like with any holiday, you don't want to be leaving that basket of candy out for the dogs to eat up, because some of it, especially like chocolate and certain things, can give them kidney infections, kidney disease, renal failure.
So
just a
chocolate
bad
really is
stomach.
dangerous. We do hear
Chocolate
that.
is bad, and there's some other ones that are bad too. As we get into the holiday season, I'm going to go and talk more about that.
Any other warnings that we should be aware of for the holidays?
Well, for the holidays, of course, the poinsettias, those are poisonous. Nuts, anything with nuts, like candy bars with nuts at Halloween would be bad. You really don't want them to have mistletoe. Keep that hanging so you can get a kiss, and don't hurt the dog that way.
You know, for Halloween, I have to watch my dog to go out because he wants to go with the trick-or-treaters. So I'm handing out candy, and where'd my dog go?
Well, that's good. Then your dog is very desensitized to that.
Oh, he loves the
Instead of them
attention.
chasing them down the road barking at them.
No, he wants to go along with them.
All right, well, thank you so much, Mark. For more information, you want to go to his new website. That's caninecorralsrq.com. Next, we'll take a historic look at one of the theaters in town, the Sarasota Opera.
Linda's puppy's stuck.
He's not used to being a
His
skeleton.
costume is not.
And we're also going to check in with Ryan and his face painting. Let's see what Ryan looks like.